What does Jesus really mean to you? For me, he means a lot. But for this post, I just want to focus on one thing. And it is this. For me, Jesus is an on-time God. And this is something that I have had to be reaffirming in my spirit for quite a while now, because there are things that I thought that would have happened in my life already, but they haven't occurred. And so I've reached times in my life where I have questioned and I have asked why. I've asked, when will it happen? I've even asked how, because it seems almost impossible. And so it is at this moment in my life that I've had to be saying and reminding myself that Sharon, he's an on-time God. And it was last week that I was reading the story of two sisters who had a brother who was quite close to Jesus. And this brother fell sick. And being that these sisters knew that Jesus cared so much about this brother, and they knew the power that Jesus had, they sent for him. But at the time when they thought that he would have come, he did not show up. And so their brother died. And it was a time of sadness. It was a time of darkness. It was a time of despair. And they had all about given up on Jesus ever coming again. As a matter of fact, he did come, but when he came, the response that they gave was, "You're late. He's already dead. Why are you now coming? We called you 4 days ago, but you did not come. In the time that we thought that you would have been there for us, you weren't there." In other words, we've lost all hope in you, and we no longer think that you can. And if you read the story, you will recognize that in that moment when these sisters thought that Jesus was late, when they thought that they had reached that point of despair, they had reached that point of darkness, they had given up all hope, they had cried their eyes out. The one that they loved so much had gone. Jesus should have been there, but he didn't show up at the time that they expected him to. But in that moment, Jesus proved to them that whilst I may not come in the time that you expect me to come, have no fear, because I will come at the right time. And so I have to also be reminding myself that even though God has not appeared in the time that I thought that he would have appeared, that he's an on-time God, and he's going to work on my behalf at just the right time. I wonder if there's anybody else out there who is at a point in their life where they too are feeling as if God has not showed up at the time that they thought that he would. I want to encourage you not to give up. You are not alone. But by faith, let us reaffirm that he is an on-time God, and at the right time, he's going to show up for you. And I believe he's going to show up for me. He is going to do what I have been dreaming about. He's going to do the exceedingly abundantly above that which I have asked of him. And so, be encouraged today. He is an on-time God. God bless you, and all the best.